Hello students, this now we are going to proceed with our chapter iterations. In the first PPT I have told you about how iterations are works. There are three types of iterations: for, while and do while. We are just going to study about the for only. Okay, in your syllabus there is for only, but we will study further while and do while also, because it will come in your class 10th syllabus, and it will be very good for us that most of the syllabus if we cover in the class 9th, and then we are going to revise in the class 10th. Now students, you have studied in the previous PT what is loop. Now loop is of two types of entry control loop and exit control loop. Was it entry control loop? There are two types of entry control loop: for loop and while loop. And exit control loop is of two types: do while loop. Entry control loop means when the process is repeated until the condition is true. In case the condition is false at the beginning, the system will not allow the control to enter the loop even once. In this situation, testing of the condition takes place at the entry of the loop. See here, the testing has been taken place in the entry of the loop. But in the exit control loop, it is just the reverse of it. The testing has been done after the exit, or when our program has been function of the program has been completed. Okay, in this, the exit point, the condition is tested at the exit point of the loop. It is said that exit control loop. Now what is fixed iteration? In this, when the when the number of looping is fixed at a some time, given time, suppose 10, 100, whatever the time. So for loop is known as entry control loop and is as a fixed iterations. Okay, now see here the syntax of, in the previous PPTs also we have studied what are the syntax of initial value, test condition, and in the initial value, test condition, and update. Means in this, initialization is done, in this condition has been checked till when the loop will work, and in this the expression will be either increment or decrement, and then we are going to do our task. See here, initialization means a has been initialized with 1, and I has been, sorry, initialized with the 1, and I less than equal to 10. It will work till 10. Okay, till the 10 condition is true, and it will increase 1 by 1. See here, the example has been given and how it has been shown. In the previous PPT I have tell you about this. Okay, now see how in this, how we are going to do. Write a program to display a message Happy New Year 10 times on the screen. How we are going to do this? We have made a simple program. I a is equal to 1, I less than equal to 10, a plus plus. We have print here some Happy New Year, and how is this going to print? It will print 10 times Happy New Year. See how it will work. First it will put one time Happy New Year, then it will, now a has become 2, and it will again come down and print Happy New Year. Now a has become 3. Like that, when a will be 10, it will print Happy New Year, and as the it will go again, and a is 11, so a will become here 11 by the increment of 1. But it will not work because our condition was given here, a is less than equal to 10. Okay, now next program is display the natural numbers from 1 to 10. Like that, only natural number 1, 2, 3, 4 it will work. Okay, it will print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the 10 natural numbers. Here, use of break and continue statements in for loop. Break means, we can say, it is very important keyword. As soon as a condition is satisfied, or and we do not want to execute our program further, then we use uh, break keyword is used to for forceful termination of a loop block, and it will not go further, it will not execute further as soon as a condition has been satisfied and break is used. Okay, now see here, it has been given 10 times, but if I is equal to 5, then break. So the program will not execute further, and our program will work like this only. See here how it has been given. Our program will come out from the our execution will come out and give the output only 5 times. So here it has given 10 times, but like for that our program will work only for 5 times. Now next program is other. Write a program in Java to display sum of two numbers for 10 iterations. If the sum of two numbers is negative, then the program terminates. If our program sum of two numbers comes in negative, then our program will terminate. Otherwise it will work. Then we have put here loop. We have entered two numbers a and b. We are a plus b, and here we have written if c is less than equal to 0, then break. Otherwise the sum of two numbers will be here, the output will come. And if c is less than 0, we have put here condition. If we have put two numbers, suppose we have put number less than 0, then it will come out from the program. Okay. Now what is continue? Continue means if we have put the condition, then also the program will work. Okay. See, when continuous statements executed, the controller skips the current statement and moves on to the execute the remaining of the statements. Okay. It will work. Now write a program Java to display any two numbers of 4 iterations. If the sum of two numbers is negative, then a program skips the output. See here, we have done this program previously also, how we have done here. Okay, here continue has been done. Here if you are going to type that program, then you will see that what the output is going to come. If c is less than 0, then also the program will continue. Okay.